Hello everyone and welcome back to the Vision High School Sports Beat. I'm Dave Yates. Time now for the Dunkin' Donuts High School Notebook, brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts. America runs on Dunkin'. As always, joined by Paul Gotham from pickandsplinters.com. And Paul, what's on the website right now?
We're ready for sectionals. It's crazy to think that we're there, but we're going to have all the sectional previews for boys soccer and football. Paul Yates, as he has done all season, taking the lead on football. We're making that slow transition to the winter season. You got Kevin Klubscher with hockey, Rochester Amherst and RIT Hockey on the site. So plenty of reasons to go and read Pick and Splinters on a daily basis.
Always good reasons to go there. We're going to start off today talking a little football in Hilton. They say defense wins championships, and if that's the case, the Cadets might be in pretty good shape.
They started off the season losing to Fairport. They've won 5 straight since then. 3 of those games, they've allowed 7 or fewer points, and one of those games was to Athena, which that touchdown was scored late in the game, and it didn't really matter. So Rich Lapani's group, making their first appearance this season in the state rankings, getting ready right in time for sectionals there, catching their momentum just at the right time, and they're going to be someone you're going to have to take care of in the AA playoffs there.
And Lapani's one of those coaches, he's a 3 yards in the cloud of dust kind of guy, so he's got to love it when his defense is holding up their end too.
Well, and certainly. And then they put in a passing attack. All of a sudden, Taj Hill is coming out and he's made a couple good receptions for that squad. So really, Hilton is going to be a team you're going to have to take care of.
Staying in Hilton for a second, let's talk about their soccer team.
Well, and the talk, again, defense, the talk before the season with Mike Ellicott's group was that they graduated their entire back line. And you're thinking, okay, they're going to struggle. Here we are, we're going into the final week of the regular season, 12 games into the season, and they have not lost. They're ranked 5th in the state, and they've only allowed 7 goals. They figured it out. Mike Ellicott, here's his little secret weapon, though. He has a guy by the name of Billy Andracki who helps as a volunteer. It's nice to have a volunteer assistant coach by the name of Billy Andracki working with your goaltender, Joey Gambato, who's one of the best in Section 5. But when you got a guy like Billy working with your goalkeeper like that, it also firms up that whole back four. And then you put into that the number of weapons that Hilton has up top. Justin Aralata does not get mentioned enough. He leads the team in scoring with 9 goals. Goals in 5 straight games for the Cadets. They continue to win. They continue to win big games. And let's keep one thing in mind. Last year, McQuaid gave up 1 goal in the entire postseason. Hilton scored it.
And for those who don't know, Billy Andracki, of course, former outstanding goaltender for the Rochester Rhinos, who made some spectacular runs with that team. Let's stay on the west side and keep talking soccer for a second.
Well, it's funny because the state rankings kind of screwed up last week, I think. And Churchville loses 1 game, 1-0 to a hot Spencerport team. They drop from 8 out of the rankings. And everybody's kind of scratching their heads thinking, what's going on with this? And you had to feel bad for their next opponent, Canandaigua, because Canandaigua comes in and loses 9-1 to Churchville. In a game, Mario Cazzo matches a program record scoring 4 goals. That Churchville squad has 4 kids that have scored 9 or more goals, led by Colby Egan. Certainly Class A, when you put all those teams together, because Brighton makes a tremendous statement, beating Athena 4-0. And Brighton, who has struggled with injuries all year long, now might finally have their lineup back and might be getting their rhythm just at the right time. So you've got Brighton, it's hot. You've got Churchville, it's hot. Spencerport's been coming on. Athena has all the talent in the world. Greece Arcadia has been ranked in the state. And then, oh, by the way, Sutherland went to the state semifinals last year. So you can easily make a case for 6 teams winning. And by the way, I forgot Wayne. They've won 10 straight games.
Wow.
So you have 6 or 7 teams that could win that Class A this year.
Gotta love the playoffs. It's a great time of the year. Paul, as always, thanks for joining us. Pickandsplinters.com. Go check it out. We'll be back with more of the Vision High School Sports Beat right after this.